YB stays on your neck.
Basically, Joshua is sculpted out of marble.
Ben thought he was trash, bro.
Yeah.
Ben saying it. Ben saying we've been
Joshua,
saying Anthony Joshua was not that guy. He never had it.
Never.
He is literally Ivan Drago. Literally, he's the UK Ivan Drago. He looks the part. Ladies love him. He never had that skill in the ring. I told him that when he came on Breakfast Club.
I don't think
he never had that skill in the ring. I told him that when he came on Breakfast Club.
I don't think
he never had that skill in the ring. I told him that when he came on Breakfast Club.
I don't think that's true. He got dropped by Klitschko and he came back to knock him out.
Klitschko was 73 years old.
Klitschko was an old ass man, dude, and he's Ukrainian. He's got Chernobyl in him and shit. Yeah,
he was 73.
No, dude, that's nuclear poisoning and shit. He was very old. He was trying to win an election for like this, crazy country. He's got a lot of things going on in his life.
Yo, my dons, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. So we just heard there from 2L. 1 confirmed LDBC GIMP. Charlemagne the GIMP. Proper weirdo, this dude is. I can't stand him. God knows how he, I just don't understand. Everyone thinks he's funny. He's a mug. And this is once again why all of you AJ fans who keep telling him, oh, IB, he's humble, oh, this is why when AJ went to the USA, he should have shown none of these mugs no respect. None of them. I would have gone there and mugged them all off. That's what I would have done, because this GIMP, Charlemagne the GIMP, he was always sucking Wilder off. Asking AJ, oh, why aren't you doing this, why aren't you doing that? But you never hear him ask Wilder any questions. I'd have gone there and said, listen, the bottom line is, I'm in USA, where's Wilder at? Get your boy to come and meet me. Why won't he meet me? Why won't he talk to me? Come get him. Where's your boy at? Yo, Charlemagne the GIMP, where's your boy that you're backing? Why ain't he here? I want smoke, I want all the smoke. That's what Joshua should have been on, in my opinion. Fuck all this nicey business. That's what he should have been on, because look now. Look at how disrespectful this GIMP is. This man ain't even ever been in the ring himself. Now neither have I, but still, this dude's a GIMP. Simple, no doubt, 100% GIMP. The things he said it, and what gets me is, well, you'll hear what he says anyway. He starts off by saying, yeah man, I've been saying Joshua was trash. And then you got this weird ass, this loser ass dude in the background. Doo-doo. Keeps saying, what's he on about? Look at his little skinny little frame. He gets slapped all over the place. Yeah, Joshua doo-doo. Who even are you? Seriously, who even are you? Never seen you day in my life. It's one thing, you always got this, what you always have. You always have Charlemagne. You get these like half personalities. They're essentially nobodies. Like Charlemagne is known for being a nobody. Does that make sense? He hasn't got like he used to be a basketball player, or he used to be this. He's like me, a nobody. He's just a commentator. Yeah? No real talent, just talks rubbish. And he's not even entertaining, he just talks crap as well. He really doesn't bring anything to the table, apart from he's a typical goofy dude. Goofy, cooning kind of type of dude. That's what it reminds me of. A buck dancer. That's what they call him. Buck dancer. Charlemagne is a buck dancer. No doubt. 100%. He's a wannabe. That's what he is. And then you got... Charlemagne's a wannabe, and you got this weird ass dude in the corner. Doo-doo. Yeah. Joshua. Yeah. He doo-doo. Bro, who even are you? Never mind doo-doo. Who are you? Because one thing we do know is, you know Joshua. Joshua don't know you from Adam. Joshua don't know you from Adam, so what you're on about. Joshua may well be doo-doo, but who are you? No one knows. Seriously, no one knows. Anyway, then Charlemagne the GIMP says, oh man, I've been saying Joshua never had it. Yeah, yeah. Joshua, he the UK Ivan Drago. Yeah, he never had that skill when he got in the ring. He never had that skill. He looked good. The girls like him, but he never had that skill. Yeah, he the UK Ivan Drago, yeah. All this business. Now, as I say, man, ultimately, the sad thing about this is, I don't have a big enough platform, because I'm more than happy to slay these dudes. Well, I am doing it now anyway. I'm more than happy. I'd love to have a bigger platform, so I could, like, if I had 500,000 subs, for example, this video... Charlemagne the GIMP would see this video, but because I'm small fry essentially, it's unlikely Charlemagne the GIMP's going to see this, but listen, I have no problems. If I ever get big enough, Charlemagne the GIMP, I'll happily spar you and take your head clean off, no doubt. It's all on record anyway. Someone get an Instagram direct message from Charlemagne saying he wants to smoke, and see if I don't match the smoke. He can get it every day. Any one of these media personalities can get it 100%. His head will be coming clean off, no doubt, 100%. Yeah, Joshua never had the skill in the ring, and this is what makes me laugh. It's same as all the Wilder fangirls. They all started jumping on the bandwagon, acting as if their point's been proven. No. The point was Wilder versus Joshua. That still hasn't happened. Wilder's been hiding. It's like after the fight, Wilder jumped on the bandwagon. Yeah, man. See, all you fans, the fat Andy Ruiz has beat Joshua. This proves who was ducking who. Yeah. How does it prove that Joshua was ducking you? How did someone? No one's ever actually explained that. How does Ruiz beating AJ prove that AJ was ducking? And I said it before. Listen, Wilder maybe would have beat. I didn't think so. Still don't think so. But maybe Wilder would have beat AJ. But we never got to see that fight. We still don't know what would have happened. Simple. So the fact that Ruiz did it has nothing to do with the politics of the situation. And it's not even politics. The bottom line is AJ was sending contracts. AJ was sending offers. When was the last time? Oh man, the $50 million in the bag. That was what, 2017? Damn near 4 years ago. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Half a decade ago. What are you talking about? Yeah? When was the last time they sent an offer? 2 years ago. Facts. No doubt. But yet these dudes want to talk about, UK Ivan Drago. Well, your dude Wilder Chicken Legs, he didn't want no problems with the UK Ivan Drago, did he? And besides, listen, man. The bottom line is for me, yeah, listen. In November, I swear to God, AJ is going to take Ruiz's little fat head clean off. And I know that this has been boiling up in me, you know. It's been boiling up in me because I've got, not frustrations, but, well, I'm not sure what to say. Listen, all I can say is this. At this point, there's just so many weaselly people around the place. So many weasels. I'm straight up. I don't care what no one says. If I saw Wilder, I'd say exactly the same things. You'd never see me trying to get in a picture of Wilder. In fact, you wouldn't see me trying to get a picture of AJ either. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not really interested in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, taking a picture of a famous person don't change my life at all. I'm still broke. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, if one of them people want to give me $1 million, that's different. But in terms of getting a picture, I never really understood that. I never really got the whole fascination. Oh, I got a picture of AJ, but I'm still broke. Don't make a scrap of difference to me. But my point is, these guys, Charlamagne the God, he didn't have that same energy. He gives it the big one. How come why weren't you sitting there and saying, you're the UK Ivan Drago? You weren't saying that. You was gritting your teeth and grateful to be in the presence of greatness. That's what you was doing. Yeah, you was grateful. But then, after he's lost, and even then, forget about after he's lost, if AJ had pulled up to that JRE, you wouldn't have said nothing there either. You'd have been grinning teeth and telling him, oh, don't worry, you'll come back. That's what you would have been saying. And that's why it moves on to my next point anyway. He says, and I replayed it a few times, but Charlemagne says, so, wait a minute. Basically, so he's, the whole first part of the clip, Charlemagne saying, yeah, man, I've been saying Joshua was trash. I've been saying, Joshua never had it, man. Yeah, Joshua's the UK Ivan Drago. And then he says, I told him that when he came to the Breakfast Club as well. He tries to slip it in. He tries to get brownie points. He tries to, like I say, he's got that dude next to him. He's got his little sidekick, his little yuppie sidekick who's sitting there saying, yeah, Joshua doo-doo. It's a little loser. No one knows who he is. Literally no one knows who he is. I haven't got a clue. If anyone's got a clue who that man is, please let me know. So I haven't got a clue. Yeah, Joshua doo-doo. He's got one of them, he reminds me of a gesture. I mean, Charlemagne is a gesture, but he's got a sidekick gesture who tickles Charlemagne's ego. And then Charlemagne in front of Joe Rogan, he tries to get some brownie points and tries to blow his ego up because he says, he tries to make out, I told Joshua when he came to the Breakfast Club that as well. I told Joshua he was no good when he came to the Breakfast Club. Yeah, I told him he was trash when he came to the Breakfast Club. I told him he couldn't box when he came to the Breakfast Club. No, you didn't. I'd love to see where you said that then, because from what I saw, you weren't saying squat on. You weren't looking for no smoke. That's for sure. Someone showed me the clip where Charlemagne said Joshua is no good. Someone please show me that, because I haven't seen it, not even one bit. And like I said at the start of this video, man, this is why I'm done with the whole humbleness business. I really am, because this right here is disrespectful. And in fact, it's beyond disrespectful. For me, it's muggy, man. Proper muggy. I don't know who this dude thinks he is, and I don't know why I'm getting frustrated for it. It don't make a scrap of difference to me, but I know for a fact, yeah. Let's say, I don't know. Let me think. Well, I'm trying to think. Let's say, if you have a passion for something, if you have a career in something, like Joshua does in boxing, he really loves it and he really dedicates himself to something, yeah. And some little loser radio dude called Charlemagne the GIMP, he's sitting there and saying, oh yeah, I told Joshua to his face that he's no good at his passion. I told Joshua to his face he's no good at boxing. It's almost like I'm just trying to think what I'm gonna say. Basically, if I was Joshua, I wouldn't be having this no more. It'd be on a straight gully thing from now on site. Now I don't mean physical violence. All I mean is, I wouldn't be having it. There would be no more respect anymore. I'd be pulling people on shit. Next time I see Charlemagne, I'll be pulling him on it and making him feel uncomfortable. I'd say to him, listen, boss, you said I can't box. Would you like to spar? Simple. Do you know what I mean? Or I'd be offering him whatever. The fact of the matter is, one thing for sure, there'd be no more grinning teeth. Yeah? There'd be no more niceties. That's it, done. And it would all be aggressive from now on. That's what I'd be on. Because they're taking the Michael now, trying to make out he mugged off Joshua. That's what it is. I've hit the nail on the head now. Charlemagne the GIMP is trying to make out he mugged Joshua off to his face. Yeah, I told him he was no good at boxing when he came to the Breakfast Club. No, you didn't. Don't lie. Fair enough. If you was a true bad man and you did that, I wouldn't be making this video. But don't make out you're some ruthless dude who mugged AJ off to his face. No, you didn't. And the fact that he dares to do that is taking a liberty, in my opinion. And that there deserves for his manhood to be checked. I'd pull up, next time he's with his wife and children, I'd pull up and say, what's popping, boss? Do you know what I mean? What's popping? Oh, man, I'm with my kids, man. Don't bust my head in, man, please. That's what they like. That's the type of cat that Charlemagne the GIMP is. If you stick it on him, his knees will go. Fact. He can't fight. He can't box. He can't do anything. He's useless. A big, stiff radio don. Yeah? No doubt. A big, stiff, useless radio don. No doubt, 100%. And I think that's... it just irritates me. It really does. It irritates me, like... As an example, I wouldn't come on here and say, oh, yeah, it's like me going to a Wilder event and then coming out of it and talking about oh, yeah, I told Wilder to his face this, that, the other if I didn't do it. That just there's weird. I'd never do it. You'd never see me saying I did something if I didn't do it. Now I might joke and say, yeah, well if I saw Wilder I'd stick it on him. That's obviously a joke, but this dude ain't joking. He's actually trying to get brownie points. Yeah, man, when Joshua came to the Breakfast Club, I told him. Yeah, I was man enough to tell him. You weren't man enough to do shit. You didn't do a damn thing. You was sitting there smiling and saying cheese for the picture. That's what you was doing. Muppet. Anyway. That's that point done. Then the last thing is, then to be fair to Rogan, after Charlemagne the GIMP and his little sidekick no one knows, were trying to trash AJ, Joe Rogan, to his credit, comes in and says, but look at the Klitschko fight. He got up from Klitschko, and that's when Charlemagne the GIMP and his friend, man, Klitschko was 73 years old, and to be honest, I'm a realist. That's what people don't understand. They think I'm an AJ cocksucker, but I'm not. I'm a realist. Was Vladimir Klitschko old? Absolutely. He was old when Fury beat him. He was old when AJ beat him. No doubt. However, let's call a spade here, because this Klitschko being old, Klitschko's former unified champion, and if we're actually honest with ourselves, AJ beat Vladimir Klitschko when he was still unified champion, because what do we know? Fury nicked the belts from Klitschko and then retired. In my opinion, what should have happened is, when Fury beat Klitschko, if you duck that rematch, the belts should have gone back to Klitschko, in my opinion. You forfeited it. Does that make sense? You won the belt and you forfeited the rematch. Therefore, the belt should have gone back to Klitschko. So in my mind, AJ beat because Fury bottled the rematch. He did not oblige the rematch, which tells me you forfeited it. You forfeited the belts and they should go back to Klitschko. So in my opinion, Klitschko versus AJ was for all 3 belts. And Klitschko is still unified champion. From where I'm sitting, that's what makes sense to me. So AJ, in my opinion, beaten as good a Klitschko as Fury did. 100%. He was much more motivated for the AJ fight as well. He came to win that fight. The Fury fight, he was on a 10-year run. Didn't really respect Fury, but the Fury loss, when you come off a loss, it's a different animal. That wakes you up. Klitschko's been beating people easily for years. He wasn't alive. He wasn't revitalized for the Fury camp. He was going through the motions. Unbeaten for 10 years. That can get really boring, you know. It's very hard to be motivated. He's a human at the end of the day. But after going into the AJ fight, he was coming off a loss. He was sharp. He was on it. Motivated. Everything. That's the difference there. AJ fought the top Klitschko at 40 years old. Fury fought the worst Klitschko at 40 years old. Unmotivated, bored, and whatever. Complacent, etc., etc. No doubt. But they were both old. But like I said, what makes me laugh is this dude slags off, what's his name, Klitschko. But your main man, Wilder, he fought Ruiz, trillion-year-old Ortiz. He forgot. And I wouldn't mind, but you don't call him old. Luis Ortiz is no doubt 60. No word of a lie. They joke about Klitschko being... We know how old Klitschko was. We know Klitschko is only 41. Or whatever it was. 40, whatever it was. 41, 40. Ortiz is literally 60 when Wilder fought him. Seriously. 60, I reckon. From what I've seen of Ortiz, he's 60. His old leather-bag face, he's 60. I'll tell you what to do. Look at Luis Ortiz's recent interviews and you tell me if his face looks like an old leather bag. An old black leather bag. Real leathery and... What's the word? What's rubbery? That's it. You've got a real rubbery, leathery face he's got going on. Really worn, old, rubbery, leathery face. That's what he's got. Because he's old. He's got that Tutankhamun skin. That mummified skin. Do you know what I'm saying? Proper old looking. Anyway. Like I said throughout this video, man, I want to see some... I'll put it this way. I don't want to see no more respect for these goons. I really don't. Not after that comment. That really bugged me, that did. I told him to his face. Yeah, I told him when it came to the Breakfast Club. People like that need to be checked. That's just me, though. Maybe I'm a particular way and maybe I'm seeing this wrong. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below.